What's up, model building fans? It's Brian, and we're doing a Friday edition of Mail Call because in the last couple of days we have gotten in some pretty cool stuff, and we're going to start off with a huge thank you to our good friend Oron Jacobs over at Space Cadet Modeling. I'm going to post a link down below to his channel. He does lots of sci-fi, movie-related type of builds. Excellent builder, great guy. We almost had a chance to actually bump into him one time when we traveled to the Seattle area, and plans fell through. But as luck would have it, he happened to watch one of our videos about the fact that we were trying to work on our Plymouth GTX kit, and the roof was smashed. And he said, "You know what? I have one on hand. I have one in the stash, and you have a favor in the bank, so I'm going to send that out to you. I hope you can wait for it to get there." And I was like, "No problem. We don't even have a plan for the car." And he put this in the post, and we just got this yesterday afternoon, and I was just absolutely floored. I thought he was sending us the body, but he sent us the whole kit, and oh my goodness, this is a cool kit and everything, but this box art has just got my jaw dropped because it's these wheels, man. I love these wheels with the dog bowls or cop caps or whatever you want to call them, and the steelies. That's just so killer. And then the actual little Roadrunner thing, and you'll notice if you're able to see that better. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. There we go. The little Roadrunner bird is kind of like erased from the box art image, probably for copyright issues. However, we all know it's there. We all know that that's the bird. So, and that's one of the very few good birds we ever see nowadays. But yeah, we are just totally stoked to get this from our friend Oren. So thank you so much, my friend. This just totally made our entire rest of the year, I think. So now we can get on to things with this build here. And I was kind of leaning towards making the other vehicle into a convertible. We got a lot of positive feedback about doing the convertible option with the other GTX, and I think we will either A, try to repair the roof on the other one, since we have something we can go by for reference, and B, if the roof fix doesn't come out the way we want to, then the convertible option is definitely there. So that's the plan for now. We're going to build this one as car A, and we'll use the other one as car B, and we'll see if we can't fix car B and make it into something that it used to be. So we'll see if we can't get it back to right again. Cutting the roof off would be absolute I guess would be the absolute last resort, but we really do want to try fixing the body on that car because it's a vintage model kit, and we have some kits in the stash that have issues like that, and I want to get good at being able to fix that kind of a thing so that we don't just have to start all over again with a new kit or whatever. So there you go. You guys have had some great suggestions on how to go about fixing that roof, and I appreciate that greatly. And so we're going to try some of those techniques out. Now, secondly, what we got in the mail that was pretty dang cool was we got another little package from our good friend Ajax over at Rattlecan Shenanigans, and he sent us a packet of Porsche wheels. Look at these guys. Those are nice. Those are pretty cool. He also sent us a picture of a very kind note that he forgot to put in the box. But he was like, here's some, fresh out of the printer ones. These are raw, I guess is a good way to say that. So that's kind of cool. But then he also was like, but here's some nice ones that look pretty. So dang, look at that. Oh my goodness. Those are sweet. Now, the reason why he sent us these was because I happened to mention a long time ago that I had a Porsche 911 kit that turned out pretty well. It was a Revell kit. It turned out pretty well, but I was very disappointed in the wheel spacing that they gave us. So he sent us these to correct that. And we're going to see if we can do a video on adding these to that older Porsche build that we had done. And I just have to dig out the Porsche kit. But yeah, so we want to say thank you very much to our good buddy Ajax for sending us another set of tires. We're just so stoked about that. And now finally, last but not least, I want to say thank you to Colonel Reb and to Papa Dan for sending us our token for joining in with the deformed cartoon group build. This it's the perfect mascot right there, man. But yeah, thank you guys for the token. It's so cool that you guys do this extra mile type of thing with sending these out to us, because it's an added cost for printing the decal that goes on here, making the wood, sending them out. Probably shipping is probably the biggest cost. But you really set the bar high for group builds, guys. So we appreciate that greatly, and it was a totally fun group build to be part of. Something that I'm planning on doing again next year, because it's just, well, we got a kit for it, so we're pretty stoked about that. So thank y'all for watching and tuning in again. We're going to get back onto the Mustang. We got the chassis kind of dirtied up a little bit. I got the chassis dirtied up a lot. I got the interior painted. Not gonna flock this guy. Not gonna flock it. But we've been doing some work on the body, and we were talking about how we wanted to put in a little plastic wedge right there. So we got that shimmed in there on just the one side. Down here we have a little filler piece down there. On the back side here, we do have a tiny little wedge right in there to sand down and blend in. So everybody's looking good. We did a coat of primer on the top here and did some nice sanding, and that's all seems like it's one plane now. And then we've also gotten some of the primer sanded off here, and you can see where the low spots are. How about that? So yeah, so we're looking forward to actually shooting some primer on this dude here, possibly today, if all goes to plan. But there we go. All right, y'all, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in yet again for another mail call video. Appreciate that very, very much. And have a great weekend. We'll talk to y'all a little bit later on. For me, it's going to be lunch pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. It's sushi with John. So y'all take it easy, and we'll see you later on. Bye now.